to WIB Magazine interview. This your girl Cece, and I got my co-host Mickey Mike on the line with us. What's up, Mickey Mike?
Yeah, Mickey Monday, I'm here and I'm excited. We got this thing kicking off just right. Yeah.
Happy Tuesday.
Exactly. And happy Memorial Day. And thank you to everybody who served our country. It was a nice little turnout yesterday for those who were able to enjoy the weather and, be amongst their families, even though, you can't really group up with everybody, but, so I just wanted to say that really quick.
Well, today we got a special guest on the line. We got Mike Ben on the line with us. What's up, Mike Ben?
What's up? What's going on? I'm quarantined. I ain't got no haircut.
It's been a minute. I haven't seen you since your sitcom. It's been a while.
Yeah, that was Super Bowl, wasn't it? When was that?
No, that wasn't the last time. I came out to your event at the pizza place.
Oh, my TV event. Yeah, when I had my sitcom release party. Yeah.
Well, while we're talking about it,
showed up. A lot of people showed up to that. I said a lot of people showed up to that.
They did. It was packed. But it was good. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, tell us about the Mike Ben show.
The Mike Ben show is just it's like a sketch comedy show, a variety show between like Tyler Perry, Dave Chappelle, and Living Color, Saturday Night Live, Flip Wilson. It's just like different funny sketches that I do. The way it came about was I would film little funny sketches with different characters, and I didn't know how to pitch to a network. I didn't know how to do the pitching part, so I wasn't making no money. And as y'all see, I am a hustler. So in the process of me trying to hustle, I turned it into a stage play. And damn, the shirt wrinkled. But I turned it into a stage play, and I just did it live on stage. And it became, it started going good. I started selling out theaters like Port of Sanford. And I grew up a little more, went downtown to Georgia Tech Theater, which was 1,000 seats. And then I started taking it on the road. I took it to Florida, Alabama, and Columbus. And it's been going pretty good. So the Mike Ben show is it's like a variety of things. It's like a sketch comedy TV show as well as a stage production. So, and even when I host, I say the Mike Ben show because it's like I do so many things on stage when I'm hosting. So it's just a plethora of things.
Wow. I be seeing you online doing these crab legs. I gotta make it over there. If you wasn't so far, I'd be over there every week.
Hey man, like I tell people I'm not one of them actors that's gonna be broke, because like right now a lot of actors, they have 9 to 5. They got real clock in daytime jobs, and I don't have a clock in daytime job. That's why I don't get no stimulus check or anything like that. So I'm a hustler. I'm from Jacksonville, and I'm not ashamed to hustle and do what I need to do to take care of me and mine. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm an actor first, I'm a host second. But if I got to make sure my cell phone and my lights is on, and we got food in our refrigerator, I'm gonna do what needs to be done. Luckily, I'm just good at cooking, because from where I'm from, that's like a style of how we cook our crab legs with garlic and butter, and they real good like that. So it was just me cooking some and inviting some people over to eat. And then when I put the picture up, so many other people like, man, what mine? What mine? I was like, shit, all right, well let me put a little price tag on this thing. And that's what I did.
Well, they sure look good. I can't wait to come that way so I can try it out.
Oh yeah, you gotta try it out. I mean, you gotta try it out. They definitely good. I just sold like 250 trays last Saturday.
Wow.
That's really good.
So yeah, so I mean it's like I'm not ashamed, because see people go talk about you regardless. People go say whatever the fuck they want to say. If they go talk about you, they go shit on your name, they go say you ain't doing this. That's how people live. So I don't care what you say about me, because at the end of the day, don't nobody pay me but me. I don't work for nobody. If I go into business with you, I'm a partner. I'm not no employee. I write my own checks. So I don't care what you say about me, because I know when it comes to hosting, I run circles around the average person. when it comes to the television screen. I run circles around y'all, run circles around them. But you know, people say I'm arrogant. It's not arrogance. I'm just confident in what I do, and I just don't take no shit off nobody. Like I don't believe in, you know, a lot of actors out here. They be scared to say what they feel because they be so scared of the word blackball. I be like, man, fuck you and your blackball. I create my own stage. You know what I mean? So I don't
Mm.
care about that blackballing because to me, a lot of the acting world is like it's like the dope game without the repercussions. Like y'all be sitting here playing with my money and not paying me for 2 months, and then hiring me, then firing me, and I ain't got. I'm a grown man. I ain't playing them games.
Ooh.
I
Has
don't
she
know.
been in
I'm
the
I'm
game?
venting. I'm venting. I'm venting. I'm sorry. I'm venting.
No, you good, man.
No, I'm
This your
venting. So I'm
platform right here.
yeah. I'm gonna interview good. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I ain't gonna give you that old. I ain't gonna give you that old bullshit. Hello, my name is Michael. I'm an actor. Yes, I am on Bounce TV. I'm on Tyler Perry, and acting is wonderful. No, I'm gonna tell you the real of that shit. And while you be seeing so many people strung out and don't dope and looking crazy and messed up, I'm gonna tell you that side of it.
Well, that's what we want to hear.
That's why I'm telling you shit.
It's just about to say the same thing.
I'm gonna tell you the real
We need the
side, the
tea.
real, yeah, the real plat, the real, the real on that thing. But what other question
Mm.
you got for me? I'm listening.
Go ahead, Mickey Mike.
Oh, so just going back to some of your work. I know you have like a sitcom and a movie in the works, or has it been completed? So like Side by Side and Preachers on a Mission. You know, I heard of those being tossed around, but I'm not too familiar with your work. So, or
Okay.
maybe the audience might not. Excuse me, maybe the audience might not be too familiar with your work. So, can you kind of give us an update on some of those projects?
Um, Side by Side was it is. It's a sit like I write from real life experiences.
Mhm.
So when I first moved to Atlanta, I had this audition for a stage play, and it was this gay dude, and he was just funny as shit. Like he was funny as shit. His name was Josh Gilliard. He was just funny, and I'm not homophobic. Like I know I ain't gay, so gay people don't threaten me or transgender or whatever your terminology is. They don't threaten me. Like I look for talent. I don't look at who you are. I look for good talent. So he was just funny as hell. So it was this other little girl named her name was Carrie, I think her name was, and she was like this real pretty long hair girl from Jersey. And we was all sitting in the audition room and we were just like talking. And I said, man, my mind was always just turning. I was like, but that'll be a funny ass sitcom to have a straight guy and a gay guy and a girl in the middle mediating that. So man, we end up getting together. I put us all together and we end up start writing it. And man, it came together, man. It's called Side by Side. And the message is, I'm an entertainer, so I like to write an underlying message. In anything I do, I try to always give back. My mama said I'm supposed to be a preacher, but I'm like, me on the pulpit, that just don't blend with me. So I try to give a message to the world through my comedy. So the message is I was trying to show the world how gay people and heterosexual people can coexist in the same on the same place, same platform, same house. So it's a comedy. So that's I'm trying to pitch that, but I'm not good with pitching, so
Mm.
that's in the works. Uh Two Preachers on a Mission was another movie. It's a movie that I wrote, and it was about two street hustlers that didn't know how to sell dope. And I wrote it off my life. Like I tried to sell weed back when I was in college, and I was bagging the shit up wrong, and my weed had sticks and stems all in it, and I got
Oh, hold on, one mute.
I got neighbors in my neighborhood who were thugs and gangsters and all that, but I wasn't a good thug. And I remember one time we tried to rob somebody, and that shit went all wrong. So I realized I wasn't no thug and no
Oh,
gangster.
wow.
Yeah. We tried to rob somebody. I ended up dropping the gun, and it was it was horrible. So then they ended up finding out who tried to rob them. So they came after us. All my friends then ran behind the house, and here I am hiding behind the bush like they can't see my ass. So
Oh,
I
wow.
realized like yeah, me being a gangster wasn't a good thing.
Wow.
So make a long story short, I was like two preachers on a mission with these two guys who wasn't good at selling dope. They wasn't good at being gangsters. but they still was hustlers. So they was like, damn, man, we could become preachers. So they became preachers. They were trying to hustle the church. So they scamming people out their money. When people coming in the confession booth, they sneak into the woman's house trying to have sex with her. It's a comedy, so it's funny as shit. But once again, like I say, I always give messages in my anything I write. So the message was, in the process of becoming a hustler, a preacher. In order to become a good preacher, you had to read the Bible. So throughout the whole movie, they're reading the Bible, and what ended up happening is the two street hustlers, crooked preachers, end up becoming saved and becoming good preachers.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, but the first part of the movie, oh man, that shit's so funny, man.
And where will we be able to find this? This is out, right? This is already.
No, I mean the trailer is out.
Oh,
The
okay.
movie, the movie. I didn't shoot the whole movie. I mean, I want to have at least a couple of $100,000 budget to shoot it, or somebody to back it. But the movie is funny as shit. Yeah, the movie's funny as shit.
Okay.
But you can go on my YouTube. You can go on my YouTube page and see the trailer. My YouTube page is Mike Ben, MikeBend, and you can see the trailer. And the trailer is funny because what happened was we hijacked this church. We hog-tied the preacher. So we was in the church trying to steal from the church, and this lady came in the confessional booth, and she was confessing her sin. So as she came in the confessional booth, we listening to her. She talking about how her husband don't make love to her no more, and she's so horny and she want to have sex. So me and this old jackleg ass preacher, we go to her house and try to have sex. We go and it go all wrong. It's so funny because both of us show up at the same damn time.
Oh wow!
That's her the wrong way.
Yeah. So it's funny. It's funny as shit. So yeah, we both showed up at the same damn time, and it was funny.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout, and I'll check out the trailer too, because that sounds like it's going to be a good time. But just going back to the Mike Ben show, you mentioned some other shows like the Chappelle Show, and Live in Color. What would you say your comedic method acting, like what would you say makes it different from those other shows?
What makes mine different?
Like what sets it apart from those other shows?
Probably because, for one, I have a message in anything I write. Everything I write has some underlying message. Secondly, I speak from real world situations. Nothing is like fabricated. It's everything that I write about is like something that actually really happened, or something that's really, happened in my life. And then I have like a theatrical upbringing. So I bring like theatrics to my comedy, meaning like, I don't know how old y'all are, but if you go back to old school movie like School Days with Spike Lee, he had theatrical stuff in the movie where he had dance routines, he had sing-alongs, he had sing-offs where he was singing back and forth. He had those things, and people don't do that no more. That's why movies, when you see movies that come out right now, they don't consider to be classics no more, because people don't take the time to put the theatrical to it anymore. And I do that, and that's my frustration about getting on TV, because now they be like, nah, just get on Instagram and do a Zoom and do a video. And I'm like, nah, I want to take the time to really write it and produce it and put the right people in it so it can be funny. But now everything is so microwave, so that's what separates me. Yeah.
Okay. I was going to say, I noticed that a lot of comedians are relying on social media now it's more like cookie cutter. Everything is kind of one and the same, where, especially like with TikTok, it's like, everybody's recycling the same thing over and over again. So I completely understand that.
Man, it's horrible, man. It's like you're not giving good quality. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't giving good quality, like if you give somebody some good quality, they gonna come back without you having to say nothing. Like, you ain't got to do all this advertising and spend millions of dollars on billboards to get you to buy it. Like, just give some good quality. And that's I pride myself on good quality. Like, if you come eat my food, I take my time. You come to my shows, I don't give a damn if it's two of y'all, 200 or 2,000. I'm gonna give y'all the same damn show because I take pride because I don't have a daytime job. And for you to walk out your house and to say, I'm going to see Mike Ben and spend, 20, 30, 40, whatever my ticket is, whatever my ticket price is for that day, I take pride in that because, I know it's more than just a goddamn ticket. I know it's like you getting your hair done, you buying your clothes, you getting your hair cut, you washing the car. It's a night out on the town. So really you just spent $350. Well, somewhere around there. But
Mhm.
I take pride in people spending money on me. That says a lot about a person for them to spend money on you. So I just take pride in that.
I know that's right. Go ahead, Mike Ben now.
Don't tell them, tell
Because
everybody.
you're a good host too. Very funny, very live, very, got a lot of
Hmm.
energy.
I try to be. I try to be.
So
So
let
are
me
you?
ask you a
Oh,
question.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. Who would you say is your top 5 favorite comedians?
Top 5. Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, Bernie Mac, uh, Red Fox. Red Fox. That's 4. Um, the 5th one, I would say Kevin Hart because I got a chance to work with him twice, and he's a machine. Like he really is a machine. And the way he conducts his business, he's probably the richest comedian, probably next to Eddie Murphy. So I got a chance to see how he actually moves, and that dude is, I mean, but when the camera is off, he is amazing. When the
Wow.
camera's off, he's amazing. So yeah, that's my
Wow,
5.
that's dope.
Yeah, yeah. I
But
mean,
you
he's
also had
like,
a chance.
huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I said what I said. Kevin Hart, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy, and Bernie Mac. Yeah.
No ladies.
Huh?
No ladies.
If I did, I would say one that y'all wouldn't know. Her name is LaWanda Williams. That's the lady who played Esther on uh on Fred Sanford. But I don't know how old y'all is. Y'all remember her? See, I'm
Mm.
I'm the type of
Mm,
comic. I got a foul ass mouth, so I like the comics that really. I like shit talking comics, and like comics nowadays are so sensitive and they scared. I like shit talking comics. I like filthy mouth comics. And nowadays it's like, man, you don't have to be dirty to sell tickets, and you don't have to be. Nah, I like when motherfucker nigga fuck you and the fuck what you talking about, fuck you. Like I like that type of comedy. So Bernie Mac, Eddie Murphy, Red Fox, Richard Pryor, all them was on that type. I like that. I like that dirty comedy. I like that type of rough comedy. All this sensitive, I'm scared to say shit and I'm being censored and I don't like. Nah, to me that ain't comedy. Speak your mind.
I got you.
But that's just my thoughts though.
Mm. Well, you also had an experience in some features on the Ricky Smiley show too, right?
Yeah, I quit. I'm gonna tell you how God is good. I didn't even audition for Ricky Smiley. I was trying to buy my house, and the lady that was selling me my house, her brother was a writer, and she gave my stuff to her brother, and he wrote me into the show, and that's how I got on the show. That was my first time being on the actual sitcom, and I was like, I was very impressed. I was like, to see how the whole sitcom world moved. I got on that on my own. I did such a wonderful job. They ended up calling me back to be a part of the excuse me. They let me be a part of the his reality TV show, Ricky Smiley the Real. I was a workout person on that. So I mean, I learned a lot from Ricky, and he's actually a good dude, and his team around him is good.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I learned a lot from him.
mm.
So what would you say you like the best? Being a director, doing comedy, or acting?
Ooh, you said being a director. Say that again. Being a director, doing comedy, or doing what?
And acting.
Acting.
Yeah.
Um. Mm, damn. I think I like acting more. I think I like acting more. I just haven't been able to get the right role to really express my talents. Directing is fun if I wrote it. It's fun, but it's like directing is kind of difficult because it's like you're trying to get other people to see your vision, and some people if they're not very creative, they can't catch your vision. Uh, and you said acting, directing, or what else? Comedy?
Comedy. Being a comedian.
You mean like stand up comedy?
Yes.
Um, I like doing I wouldn't say I'm a stand up comic, like I host and I do comedy, but I like well, okay, no. Honestly, no. Acting is good. Acting pays good because it helps give you exposure. So people, but I like doing comedy more than anything because you get to touch the people and you get to feel the people's energy and you get to really see like when you're doing acting, ain't nobody on set but everybody who's paid to be there. So they're paid to laugh at everything you do. That's why shit's so cheesy because they just standing around and they're all like either kissing ass to try to come up or they're cameramen or sidemen or the writers homegirls or everybody's there trying to be a part of it. So they're going to laugh at whatever's being said because they're a part of it. So you don't really know the true essence of what you're doing. Is it really funny or not? So that's why you see people doing the laugh track. So comedy is like if your ass sucks, somebody in the back of the room go say, "Bitch, boo." You know what I mean? So you really have to be on top of your game when you walking in front of like raw people. So yeah, comedy I like that the most because you're touching the people, and then can't nobody deny you with comedy. A TV show can be canceled, a movie can be canceled, and you don't have no money. But if you got genuine fans, people that support you, you can always go on the road and go make tens of thousands of dollars because people will come out to see you. So yeah, I would say comedy is the
Okay.
best. Yeah,
Mickey Monday.
Some good answers.
yeah.
So just going back to earlier, Cece mentioned that well, you just mentioned it too, but you host parties mainly, or you're known more so for your
Right,
NFL parties and stuff that you did. So do you have
right.
any kind of like funny, entertaining stories that you can give us that might have happened at the parties or anything? If you want to talk about, you know, a infamous
Oh
moment or something
yeah,
that happened back.
yeah. Oh man, I got all kind of funny ass stories. Shit. I got a story where the players used to. I had a little location called Reefers. The club was called Reefers, the best joint in town. Only white people let you get away with that. The best joint in town. So it was called Reefers. Um, what happened was all the players would leave the practice facility or the games, and they would all come party with me because I really know how to throw live ass parties. So they all came down to come party with me, and I remember the coach was on ESPN, and you know how they had like the behind the scenes, the camera being in the locker room while the coach cussing the players out.
Mm.
The coach was
Uh-huh.
like, I don't know if y'all motherfuckers want to play football or go hang out with Mike at Reefers. And I just thought I was bigger than life when they said my name on ESPN when the coach was cussing out the players talking about, I don't know if y'all want to play ball or go hang out with Mike at Reefers. So that was a big one. That was funny. Um, Another player left one of my clubs and he was drinking. I told him don't drive. He said, "Nah, I'ma drive." The neighborhood was like maybe 5 minutes away. He ran into a tree on the side of the road in his, $100,000 Benz. And
Mm.
instead of him sitting there and trying to get it situated, he jumped out the car and just running down the street. And he was an offensive lineman. So you see this 6'8", 300-something pound man just running down the street with a wrecked car,
Oh
a wrecked car
wow.
down the street. So
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
I've seen some players. I've seen some players come to my club and get so high and so drunk to where next day on the field, uh, we from Florida, so the sun, kicking our
Hmm.
ass down there.
Right.
So the sun, he passed out on the football field, and they wrote it off on ESPN saying he had a concussion. Hell no, he was out there drunk as hell. he, he was out there drunk as shit. It was like his alcohol level was like 5 point. His shit was way through the roof, and that sun made him pass out. But they wrote it off as a concussion.
You
That's some
had
funny
some
shit.
fun times,
Yes.
man.
Oh
Some
yeah,
wild moments.
my parties was crazy. My parties like, man, I can't say that. I can't say none of this shit on camera. How my parties used to be.
Well,
But
Mike,
no,
we do
yeah.
a WIB trivia question. So we both have a trivia question for you, okay?
Okay, what's going on?
Okay, so the trivia question for me is, if you had to battle one of these comedians, which one would you battle and why? Monique, Ricky Smiley, or Cat Williams?
Oh, yeah. Ooh. It would have to be Monique.
Now you gotta tell
Eh,
me why you pick her out of the three.
do I have to answer this? Do I like I can't plead the fifth? Cause
You
I mean,
can, but I mean, you could have said it.
okay, well, nah. If I don't have to okay, I plead the fifth. Monique, I apologize. I've never met Monique, so I wouldn't battle Cat Williams because Cat Williams is a battle comedian, and I'm good, but I ain't no Cat Williams yet. Like he's a dog. He a pit bull in this shit. So I know Ricky Smiley. I wouldn't battle him because him and his team gave me my first start. So I wouldn't battle somebody who, gave me the hand to feed me. Nah, and then Monique, I don't even know her. So if I had to pick one, it would just have to be her because I don't know her. But even with her, she's like a shit talking woman. So, you know,
Okay,
I battle. I wouldn't battle nobody.
I got you.
Yeah.
What's your trivia question, Mickey Monday?
I was going to say, back in the day before Monique lost the weight, she was vicious. So when you
Yeah, that's
said
what I'm
that, I was like,
saying.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. She was a shit talking motherfucker too. So I was like, that's why I backed up. Y'all ended
Right,
that out. I
right,
backed like, oh no, hell no.
right.
No, I like, no, fuck
Well,
that, no.
we'll see
It,
what we
it,
can do. But my question is gonna be a little easier because
all right.
it pertains more so to just you in general as a person. So if you could choose a slogan for your life, and if you're just looking back on everything you've done up until this point, if you could choose a slogan for your life, what would that slogan be?
Party until the lights come on.
All right.
Excellent.
Yeah, I would
That's
say,
fitting.
I would say so many people miss out on life because they're so pessimistic, optimistic on uh just like I don't want to do that. No, don't try that. Come on, girl, let's go out tonight. No, I'm just, they too like I'm try if it's not hurting you or hurting anybody else or uh testing your sexuality as a person, I say try anything. Like I say try it all and have fun, learn from it, and just enjoy life. Like don't let nothing get you down. Like even with this COVID-19 situation, look at the positives of it. Like don't COVID-19, we can't go out the house. No, fuck it, nigga. Now COVID-19 got it where you doing a live Zoom meeting right now. You wouldn't have thought about this back then. You would have been trying to come to my studio and get some cameras, and now you got 17 people to pay. So, take the positive out of anything in life. If you get in a car accident, yeah, I'm in a car accident. God damn. But it might be meant for you to get a bigger car, a truck. So you can start hauling your equipment around. So I try to take the positive out of anything in life. So if I come to a party, I ain't gonna be that one who hold a corner and drink my drink. I'm gonna be on the dance floor. I'm gonna be in the booth. We go party and we go eat some chicken until the lights come on. Like we go really enjoy life. So when God called my ticket and rang the bell, They gonna say that little motherfucker there had a good time, but he enjoyed goddamn life. He really did it.
Well, there you have it.
That is excellent.
Yeah,
But I
I'm
want to say
enjoying.
congratulations on everything you got going on.
Appreciate
You
that.
know, and I wish you the best. Thanks for interviewing with us today.
Yes.
Yeah, I
And
appreciate
to
that.
end this, just tell everybody where they can follow you at.
To follow me is at Instagram. That's 96. That's oh shit. Instagram is Mike MikeBend, like bend over 96 at Gmail. You have to that nasty. I'm a nasty motherfucker.
We know.
Hey, at Instagram, Facebook, only because they make me use my government name is Michael Ben, MichaelBend. At Facebook and Twitter is the same thing, Mike Ben 96. And you gonna see some entertaining stuff.
And what's your YouTube? I know you say you got some stuff on YouTube.
Mike Ben, same thing.
Okay.
And you just
Okay.
click on my headshot. Yep.
Okay. Well, thanks, Mike Ben. And you have
Yes, it was
a
a
good
pleasure.
Tuesday. Enjoy the
And
rest of your day.
y'all whoever watching this, don't be judging me. I just speak from my heart. I speak the truth. Sometimes it come off as being arrogant. Sometimes it come off as being whatever you want to call it. But honestly, I don't care because I speak from the heart. And I feel that's what's wrong with the world today. People don't speak from the heart. They just speaking just to get into a situation. I think if everybody's more honest, and then I'm gonna leave this too. My message I want to leave to the world is follow your God-given talent. And if you don't know what your God-given talent is, whatever it is that you love doing, and you don't have to get paid to do it, 9 times out of 10 is your God-given talent. So if you love helping people, making people laugh, cleaning up, cooking, painting, hell, building houses, if whatever it is that you love to do and you don't mind not getting paid for because you just love doing it, that's what you need to be doing in life. I know you want college and all these other beautiful things, but whatever that is, find out that, and I guarantee you, your life will go a lot more peaceful.
And there you have it. Peace out, Mike.
All right.
Thank
All right,
you.
Mike, stay safe.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, my boy.
All right.